Ever thought about packing your bags and moving to Mexico City? Imagine immersing yourself in a city teeming with nearly 9 million souls, each one adding to the diverse tapestry that is Mexico City. This place is a cacophony of cultures, languages, and lifestyles, all coexisting in a vibrant, ever-changing tableau. Being part of the LGBT community, you might be wondering about the language situation. English is spoken widely here, but let's just say adding some Spanish flair to your linguistic repertoire could be a fabulous idea. After all, what better way to truly connect with the heart of a city than speaking its mother tongue? But we're not just talking about language here. We're talking about embracing a city that thrives on diversity, where you can be you in all your rainbow glory. So whether you're seeking a new adventure or a fresh start, Mexico City could very well be your next home. Now, you must be eager to know what this city has to offer, right? Well, buckle up, because we're about to dive into the rainbow-colored details of life in Mexico City. First things first, how safe is Mexico City for our rainbow folks? Let's get into it. When it comes to safety, Mexico City stands out in comparison to other regions in the country. Now, we're not saying it's a utopia, but it's definitely a city that has taken strides in the right direction. It's a city that's been proactive in making its streets safer and more welcoming for everyone. But safety isn't just about the streets, it's about rights too. And Mexico City has been at the forefront of advancing LGBT rights in the country. It's a city that not only recognizes same-sex unions and adoptions, but also has protections in place against discrimination. Imagine living in a city where your rights as a member of the LGBT community are not just recognized but protected. A city where you can walk down the street hand in hand with your partner without the fear of being judged or discriminated against. Sounds pretty good, right? And it's not just about legal protections, it's about a city that actively supports the needs of its LGBT residents. A city that offers various programs and services tailored to the needs of the rainbow community. But as with any city in the world, there are still challenges to be faced. Discrimination still exists, and there's always room for improvement. But the fact that Mexico City is taking the initiative to address these issues, to make the city a more inclusive and welcoming place for everyone, is a huge step in the right direction. So when we talk about safety and rights in Mexico City, we're talking about a city that is making significant progress. A city that is working to ensure that its LGBT residents can live openly, freely, and safely. In terms of safety and rights, Mexico City is a beacon of hope. Now let's talk about the community and the fun part, shall we? Mexico City is not just a city, it's a community. A community that is as colorful and diverse as a rainbow, with a significant LGBT population that knows how to celebrate life and love. It's a place where you can feel at home, where you can be yourself, and where you are not alone. There are various programs and services available to support your needs. From health and wellness initiatives to social groups and advocacy organizations, it's not just about providing services, but about creating a sense of belonging and camaraderie. And speaking of camaraderie, let's not forget the celebrations. Mexico City hosts one of the world's largest pride parades, a jubilant spectacle that paints the town in every color of the rainbow. Picture this: streets flooded with people, music echoing through the air, and a sea of flags waving in unison, each one a symbol of love, acceptance, and pride. It's not just a parade, it's a declaration of freedom, a testament to the city's spirit, and a beacon of hope for those who are seeking acceptance. But the festivities don't stop at Pride. The city is a hub of entertainment with an array of options to tickle everyone's fancy. There's always something happening around the corner, from street festivals that fill the air with music and laughter, to cultural events that celebrate the city's rich heritage and diverse influences. It's a city that never sleeps, and neither does its vibrant LGBT community. Whether you're into art, food, music, or just hanging out with friends, you'll find something to love in Mexico City. It's a city that embraces diversity, that knows how to celebrate, and that understands the importance of community. It's a city that acknowledges its challenges but doesn't let them overshadow its potential. It's a city that invites you to join the party, to be part of the community, and to live your life in full color. From the sound of it, Mexico City sure knows how to throw a party. Living the high life in Mexico City, but at what cost? Well, let's dive into that. We all know that the cost of living is a big factor when considering a move, and Mexico City has a lot to offer in this department. When we start comparing the cost of living in Mexico City to many US cities, it's like comparing apples to, well, much cheaper apples. Think about it this way. You're getting the hustle and bustle of a cosmopolitan city, rich with culture and diversity, yet your pocket doesn't feel the pinch as much. It's like getting premium coffee at instant coffee prices. Housing, often the biggest expense, is quite affordable in Mexico City. Whether you're looking for a cozy nook or a spacious loft, the city has a plethora of options that won't leave you counting pennies. And let's not forget about transportation. In Mexico City, getting from point A to point B doesn't require a treasure map or a pot of gold. Public transportation is not only efficient but also easy on the wallet. Who knew you could travel around the city for less than the price of a fancy latte? Now, finding the perfect home in a foreign city can feel like looking for a needle in a haystack, but don't stress. There's an obligation-free list of gay and gay-friendly real estate agents in the area available in the video description. These agents know the city like the back of their hand and can help you find a place that fits your lifestyle and budget. So, whether you're a starving artist or a successful entrepreneur, Mexico City is a place where you can live comfortably without breaking the bank. It's like a never-ending happy hour where the drinks are half the price but the fun is double. Remember, living in a city that embraces the rainbow community offers a rich cultural experience and doesn't make you empty your bank account. Now that's what we call a win-win situation. Mexico City offers a lifestyle that doesn't break the bank. And with that, who wouldn't want to pack their bags and join the fiesta? So what's the final word on Mexico City for our queer community? Well, let's break it down, folks. On one hand, we have a city that's teeming with life, diversity, and a sense of community that's hard to match. It's a place where you can walk down the street, hand in hand with your partner, without a second glance. It's a city that celebrates our rainbow community with one of the world's largest pride parades and where your rights are not only respected, but protected by law. Plus, let's not forget the cost of living, which is a fraction of what you'd pay in many US cities. On the other hand, it's a city where you might need to brush up on your Spanish, and where safety can vary from neighborhood to neighborhood. It's a place with its own unique set of challenges. But then again, isn't that true for everywhere? So, should you pack your bags and head to Mexico City? Well, that's a decision only you can make. But let me leave you with this thought. Every city has its pros and cons, its ups and downs. What matters most is finding a place where you feel at home, where you feel accepted, and where you can truly be yourself. And for many in our community, Mexico City is exactly that place. If you're considering a move, why not reach out to a local gay realtor? They can help you navigate the city's real estate market, find an LGBT-friendly neighborhood, and make the transition as smooth as possible. And remember, there's an obligation-free list of gay and gay-friendly real estate agents in the area in the video description below. Whether you're looking for a fresh start or a new adventure, Mexico City could be your next rainbow destination.